Ever pondered about what makes a man ideal? Well, you're not alone. The concept of the ideal man has been the subject of countless debates, romantic tales, and even scientific studies. It's a concept we all think we understand, yet it remains as elusive as ever. The question is why? Why does this ideal man seem to be a mystery? Perhaps it's because we often fall prey to common misconceptions about what constitutes an ideal man. We tend to think of him as a tall, handsome figure with a chiseled jawline and a charismatic demeanor, but the truth is the ideal man varies for everyone. He's not just a type, but a mix of qualities that resonate with your unique preferences and values. Understanding this can free us from the shackles of societal expectations, allowing us to appreciate the unique qualities that make a man ideal in our eyes. So let's delve deeper into the 7 traits that generally make up the ideal man. First off, we explore the handsome factor. Now, being handsome isn't just about having a chiseled jawline or a well-sculpted physique. It's an amalgamation of various factors, a well-rounded package, if you will. Let's delve a little deeper, shall we? It's about personal hygiene, for starters. A gentleman who respects himself enough to take care of his body reflects an appealing level of self-discipline. It's about grooming, a clean-shaven face or a well-kept beard, a neat haircut and well-manicured hands. It's about the way he carries himself, his posture, the way he walks, all exuding confidence without crossing over into the realm of arrogance. But perhaps most importantly, it's about personal style. The way a man dresses, the way he chooses to present himself to the world, can speak volumes about his personality. It's about being comfortable in one's skin and expressing individuality through style. Remember, handsome is as handsome does. Next, we unravel the charisma charm. The allure of charisma, my friends, is a dance of sorts. It's not just about having a captivating personality, but also about making others feel special and valued. It's an intricate blend of confidence, good communication skills, and the uncanny ability to make others gravitate towards you. Imagine walking into a room and feeling a certain energy, a particular vibe that draws you in. That's charisma at work. It's about making others feel seen, heard, and validated. It's about making them feel good about themselves when they're in your company. It's about being a good listener, showing genuine interest, and knowing just what to say to lighten the mood or deepen the conversation. Charisma isn't about being the loudest in the room or the one with the most to say. It's about making people feel as though they're the most important person in the room. Charisma, it turns out, is less about personal magnetism and more about how others feel around you. Let's now delve into the intellectual side. The ideal man is not necessarily the one with the highest IQ or the one who knows the most facts. No, it's not about being the smartest in the room. Rather, it's about having a curious mind, a thirst for knowledge, and a love for learning. It's about being open to new ideas, about seeking out different perspectives and being willing to engage in thoughtful, stimulating conversations. Being intellectual is about being adaptable, being able to think on your feet, being able to connect the dots and see the bigger picture. It's about wisdom and understanding. It's about appreciating the beauty of a well-crafted argument, the elegance of a mathematical proof, the subtlety of a philosophical concept. It's about being able to engage with the world on a deeper, more meaningful level. Being intellectual, it turns out, is less about raw intelligence and more about wisdom and understanding. Moving on, we touch on the wholesome factor. It's about more than just surface-level appeal. The ideal man is one who possesses a balanced personality. He respects all individuals, treating everyone with kindness and understanding. This respect isn't just limited to those he knows personally, but extends to every person he interacts with. But respect alone does not define wholesomeness. A sense of humor is equally important. In a world where challenges abound, the ability to laugh, both at life's absurdities and at oneself, is a quality that adds color to any personality. It helps keep things light, relieving stress, and making life more enjoyable. Then there's the aspect of maintaining a positive outlook. The ideal man sees the glass as half full, not half empty. He takes life's ups and downs in stride, always looking for the silver lining and spreading positivity. Wholesomeness, it seems, is about completeness and balance. It's about being well-rounded, being more than just a handsome face or a charismatic charmer. It's about being a good human being. Next, we examine the romantic side. Romance, it's the gentle breeze that rustles the leaves of love, the tender melody that sets hearts aflutter. The ideal man isn't just about looks or charisma. He understands the importance of romance and emotional intelligence. He's the one who knows when to hold a hand, when to give a comforting hug, and when to simply listen. He's considerate, perceptive, and empathetic, responding to his partner's needs even before they're expressed. He's the man who, at the end of a long day, can transform an ordinary dinner into an intimate experience, a moment to remember. He knows that romance isn't just about grand gestures, but also about those little everyday acts of love. This ideal man isn't afraid to express his feelings. He communicates, he cares, he cherishes. Apparently, the ideal man isn't afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve. Finally, we look at being playful yet serious. This trait is akin to walking a tightrope. On one side, there's the joyous, light-hearted nature that adds a spark to every interaction. This is the man who can make you laugh, who can turn an ordinary day into an exciting adventure. He's the one who knows how to enjoy the simple things, the one who sees life as a playground. However, on the other side of that tightrope is a sense of seriousness and responsibility. This is the man who understands when it's time to set aside the jokes and face the world with a resolute gaze. He knows when to buckle down, when to make the tough decisions. He's the one who's there for you, not just in the fun times, but also in the challenging ones. The ideal man, it seems, knows how to balance levity with gravity. Now that we've discovered these traits, how do you approach the ideal man? Approaching the ideal man isn't a game of chess where each move is meticulously calculated. Rather, it's a dance where both partners move in rhythm, guided by a mutual understanding and respect. So how does one lead this dance? Let's delve in. Firstly, remember to be genuine. Authenticity is like a beacon. It shines through and attracts people who value sincerity. When you approach your ideal man, don't be afraid to show your true self, quirks and all. It's those little idiosyncrasies that make you, well, you. And trust me, nothing is more attractive than a person who is comfortable in their own skin. Secondly, take an interest in his passions. If he's an avid guitarist, ask about his favorite song to play. If he loves to cook, inquire about the dish he's most proud of. Showing interest in his passions not only demonstrates that you care about his interests, but it also provides a common ground for conversation and connection. Thirdly, respect his space. Everyone needs a sanctuary, a place or time to recharge and reflect. Recognizing and respecting his need for space shows maturity and understanding. It's not about being distant, but giving him the room to breathe, to be himself. Lastly, be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are meaningful relationships. It's all about the journey, not the destination. So don't rush things, let them unfold naturally and enjoy the process of getting to know each other. In conclusion, approaching the ideal man is not about perfecting a set of techniques or donning a persona. It's about being genuine, showing interest in his passions, respecting his space, and being patient. Each step is important and contributes to the overall dance of connection. Remember, approaching the ideal man is about taking one step at a time. We've traveled a fascinating journey, haven't we? We've examined the allure of handsomeness, the magnetic appeal of charisma, the attractiveness of a man's intellect, and the comforting warmth of wholesomeness. We've explored the enchanting realm of romance, the balancing act of playfulness and seriousness, and even dipped our toes into the art of approach. All these traits and strategies form a complex tapestry of what one may consider as the ideal man. Yet we must remember, the ideal is as diverse as the hearts that seek in it. Some may prioritize humor over handsomeness or wholesomeness over braininess. The ideal man, much like love itself, is beautifully subjective. In this quest, let's not lose sight of the fact that perfection is a myth. It's not about the flawless but the flawed who are loved with genuine understanding. The ideal man isn't the perfect man, but the man who is loved despite his imperfections. In the quest for the ideal man, remember, it's not about finding a perfect person, but loving that perfect person for you.